everyone. Welcome to PBER Academy. I'm super excited to meet you all with another interesting offensive security video. Today we are diving into existing world of red team tactics, especially focusing on getting started with Havoc C2 Framework. If you are ready to take your offensive security skill to the next level, you are in the right place. But before we jump into the technical details, let's address a fundamental concept, command and control, commonly referred to as C2. So let's try to understand what is command control. So just imagine this is a hacker attacker machines, and this will be like the C2 server, which is a botnet command and center, and there are a lot of agents will be running from this to the victim machines. So basically this is are the victim machines, agents will be running on it. So basically this is something like a botnet or something else. So will be keep communicating with it. So attacker, whenever the attacker send a command like who am I or something else, this will based on the agent, it will be interacting over there. So command and control is the backbone of any effective cyber operations. It's essentially the mechanism which attackers manage the compromise. This is all compromised machines. So this is where attacker use to send the receive and issue the command and take it from the source. So basically this is the nervous system of the cyber attacks and hackers plays over there. So now you might wonder, why would a red team need a tool like Havoc 2? So the well answer lies in the import of the realistic simulation. So red team emulates real world adversaries to help the organization identify the vulnerabilities and improve their defenses over there. So Havoc C2 provides a versatility and robust platform, so execute these simulations over there. So the red team easily can execute and they can do it over there. Whether you're testing for a weakness in their network infrastructure, accessing the endpoint, or evaluating the incident response procedures, or for a blue team, how the blue team is defense and those things and all that, Havoc to equip with you capability needed to emulate those cyber threats over there. So now let's talk about who's this video for. If you are a cybersecurity professional looking to enhance your offensive security skills, a penetration tester aiming to simulate the realistic attack scenarios, or simply someone passionate about cybersecurity and eager to learn, this video is for you. Before we proceed, a quick disclaimer. This video demonstrated in this video are intended for educational purpose only. Unauthorized penetration testings or offensive security operations against systems you don't own or have explicit permissions to access is illegal and unethical. Always ensure you have a proper authorization before conducting any security measure. With that said, let's jump right into the exploiting the powerful capability of Havoc C2's framework. So Havoc is one of the frameworks. You can find it in the GitHub. So this is a GitHub page. I'll be giving the link in the description, so you don't need to worry about it. So basically this is a modern exploit command and control frameworks which is created by C5 Spider. So there are a lot of features are there. So it works on Debian, Ubuntu and everything. So it's easy to deploy and it is very easy. It's available in the GitHub. So I have this is the installation setups. They have already provided how to install it. So I'm going to walk you with the complete thing. First of all, we will copy this glit home and let me paste it. So its cloning is started. So let's first of all, the first step is we have to clone from the repository of the Havoc, and it is going on it. Okay, so now it is done. So let me go to this folder. So ls, and I can see that yes, here is the folder. So let me go to inside this folder, cd Havoc. Okay, so now I'm inside the folder. So let me clear it and let me do ls. Okay, so these are the list of files. All the repositories are there. So as I said earlier, you can install this packages in Ubuntu as well. Suppose if you are installing in Ubuntu, you have to add all this repo directories in this version. Say if Ubuntu 20.24, currently it is supporting over there. So you have to add this repository in this one because you have to download it. But I'm just installing on Kali. So you don't need to do this. But only this, we have to copy this complete repo things and just paste it over there. So let's copy and paste it, and this was something like a dependency package. So this will install all the dependency packages which is needed for this program to run it over there. So as I said earlier, this program is created in a Go language. So what are the packages are needed for it to be basically get downloaded, so that without any issue it will download. So now I have installed it. So if you are running in a Debian 10 or 11, so again you have to add this packages, and even if it is available in a Mac OS. So even if you want to install the Mac OS, you can install via Brave platforms over there. So but I'm just skipping all the things because I'm just going to install it. So let me go to the CD server ls, and let me see for the CD server. So CD, let me go inside this folder, team server. Yes, so if I do ls, these are the packages are there. Now let me go and install this one. So as I said earlier, this is install on Go language. So let me copy the first one. So this is something packages I want to download from the and install it over there. So let me copy and just paste it. I'm just using a sudo because I'm just not executing in the root user permission. If you are doing in a root, you can do it. So now let's go, and the second one, let's copy it, second, copy, and let me paste it. Sudo, again I'm just pasting on it. Okay, so this will take us some time, and once it is done, you will be getting on it. Okay, so now it is done. So let's go back to the Havelock root directory by using the command cd dot dot. Let's use this is optional. For suppose sometimes the above command will not execute it, so this is something like optional. So for a safer side, I'm just running this install.script bash script just to ensure everything is done. In case something is the above command, something is not executed, this will fix it over there. This is something like optional, so you don't need to worry about it, about this command, whether it's something like you can execute, you can leave it, it doesn't matter. So I'm just, for a safer side, I'm just executing and seeing everything is done properly or not. So that is why things over there. So I'll come back once the installation is complete over there. Okay, so the installation is complete. So let me go back to the root directory. So let me, to confirm that I am running a pwt, so I'm the root command, root directory. So let me copy this, makes ts build. So basically I'm building the team server. So basically this is what the very important, where is a command and server. So the packages are getting downloaded. As I said earlier, this is written on Golang. So the installation, now team server is ready. So again, let me see where the path. Okay, now what I need to do is let me go to the client. So cd client, or let me make a client. So yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a client, paste it, and build the client. So this is again cloning the repository from the GitHub, and it is installing. So once it is installation, so what I need to do is I need to run the profile command and run the team servers, and then I can execute. So now I just want to go to this profile folders, just go to this path, this file. So sudo nano havelock.yaotl. So basically you can see that these are the usernames are there. So currently it is by default, it comes with the spider and neo. So these are the passwords are there. So if suppose you want to create few more users for your collaborations, everything, you just copy the same thing and just paste it over there. But I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to default with it. So I'm just going to use this default on spider and neo. So apart from that, nothing else. So this is very important. That's why your passwords and everything. So now what I do, let me be in the root directory of Havelock. Okay, so let me confirm it. I'm in the root directory. So now let me run the client. So to run it, sudo havelock client. Before executing the client, just ensure you are run the team servers as well. So if you done everything correctly, it will come. So click a new profile. It will automatically flush the information, everything over there. Only thing is you just need to update the password. So the password in my default is password 1234. So even you can change it, and then so if you done everything correctly, you able to connect with it. So now we are successfully inside the teams. I mean, Havelock 2 things. You see that it is spider is connected to the team server successfully on there. So now everything is that at the time of recording the version is 0.7. So now walk you with it. This is a team server chat. So if, for example, if there are like a lot of people are there, you can collaborate sending, and those people also will communicate with you, and you can, it's a kind of a chat between the red team, and you can collaborate and you can do it over there. So this is a handy feature is available on the spider. So now what I'll do is like to walk with it. So for example, you can create a new client or disconnect, exit, you can do it, Havelock. And view, you can create a listener. In a minute I'm going to show how to create a listener, and because the listener is very important, so that's what when your connection opened, it will be connected. So session B can be a table, graph, so based on your things, and against team server chat. Loot, this gives you like where you can get the screenshots, downloads, all the things you can get it from there. Even to us, that's what you're seeing in the right hand side of it. And the team server, that is a status which gives on, okay, if everything is run, okay, this all team server is executed and it is fine working. That is the status of it. So to know it over there. So let me walk you with other things. Attack. So here you can create a payload. Extensions, you can create it as it is. Scripts, this is the script managers. You can upload the scripts from, maybe you can create your own PowerShell scripts, or you can load the scripts from the GitHub and repositories and over this. And this is one, the console I said, you can have a PowerShell scripts or something else, you can implement from here and you can do it over there. So it's a very useful tools, and the help commands, so there is a documentations, API reference, and everything's are there. So now what we'll do is, let me walk you with like how to, first of all, we have to create a listener. So first step is we have to create a listener. So because a listener is very important, then we will create a payload over there. So to create a listener, what we have to do is we have to go to so let's go and create a listener. So view listener, and here in the down you will see that add button will be there. So click the add button. It will be asking it. So there are a lot of options are there. So name, I'm just giving it have HTTP. I'm selecting HTTP, HTTPS, SMB, external. You can play around it. This is a very good options. So I'm just going to set a HTTP one, so that any listener comes the connections over there. This is, so naming, I'm just HTTP underscore agent underscore listener. The reason why I'm just doing it, and let it leave it as it is default. So if you've done everything, the IPs will be created and everything. So port binding, I'm changing to default, something random number I'm giving. You can give anything. This is something like customized. In this case, I'm just giving 1 2 3 4 5, and once you're done, just save it. So if you see that the listener is configured, and if you see that listener is actually listening, ready for it. So now we are good to with it. So now we have to go and create a payload. So to create attack payload, and you can, if you have a multiple listener, you go and select it, but I have only one, it is selected. So for architecture, I'm going to select Windows 64, and there are a lot of options, 64 DL, everything's are there. So I'm exe, I'm going to create it, and indirect correct, and sleep, this is one is echo. So basically this will help you to bypass the definitions. So it's a basically encrypt and those things over there. So this one. So apart from that, everything is general. So let it generate the one, and let's wait for some more time. So this will create a payload, and it will ask you to place location to save the exe file. Again, as I said earlier, so there are a lot of options are there. Payloads, you can exe, you can create exe, or you can create shell based things, DL based, anything depends upon your red teams and those things over there. You can do it over there to test it your environment and those things as well. You can do it over there. So this will take some time. Once it is done, you will be able to see the save page will be coming in any minute. Okay, so now we have got it. So let me save this file, sudo.exe. So and let me save this file. Then I'm just saving in the currently in the root directory. So then later on we can move it to our normal directories over there. So if you see that the payload is saved on this directory, click OK. So now what I need to have, just see if you see that this is all the team server is running and the client is running, everything's over there. So now what I'll do is let me go to root directory, because I need to copy this file. I believe I have saved in the desktop. So let me see. Okay, no, in the root directory, yes. So if you see that the file is there, sudo.exe, let me copy to my normal folder, user folder. So copy sudo cpu sudo.exe home.kali.desktop. Okay, so let me go back to the folder. Let me exit from the root directory. I think I have to go back to the cd. Yes, c.ctdd. Okay, let me go to the folder itself, /home kali/desktop. Okay, so let me do ls. Okay, if you see that the file is there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a simple python python m script. So basically this comes with the kali. So what it'll do is basically convert it to a web server. So python 3-m http dot server, and the port number I'm just giving is 9001, and enter it. So this has become this path will be available for this one. So now I'll go to the Windows machines. PowerShell is running. I took a remote of the Windows machines. So now what I'll do is let me execute a PowerShell script and download the things. Evoke -webhook request -u hyphen URI, and I have to give this complete HTTP. In this my case 192 dot, this is my Kali machine IP address 1.157.130 followed by the port number. Okay, and the file which I need to download it sudo.exe space, and I'm just giving output file. So I need to save this file, right? So I'm just saving the file. If you want to, you can save it as different. So it's downloaded. Let me click a directory. If you see that the file is actually downloaded. So now what I'll do, let me execute this sudo.exe in the thing. So let me go quickly and execute it. Okay, so okay, yeah. So dot slash sudo.exe. Yes. So let me enter it, and the agent is running on this machine. So let it go back to the Havelock, and we will see that. So if you see that the agent is connection is established, so initialization is happened, and see that it's a connection is initialized and everything works over there. So if you done everything is correctly, so you're able to get the connection of it. So let me right click and interact. You can see that there are a lot of commands are there. So you can give a help command, and you see this all the commands can be execute, and when you give this command, this will be pass it to the agent and you will get this information from there. So it's very simple. It's a very easy to handle over there. Let me try to run a command called who am I. So what, let me enter it, and this command, what did I said earlier, so this will see this is command is executing in the CMD, and this send the task is sending to agent. After that the agent reply back, and you see that it gives the all the information about this ones. So, and also let me try to see the passwords, about the password policies and those things over there. And one more good thing is about once you start typing, it is automatically shows all the informations over there. That is a good thing about. So again, it is sending the task to it, and if you see that it gives the password policy over there. And since this is have a 0-day policy and those things, so there is no like account lockout, so you can do a brute force attack, so account will not log out and those things. So let's try to see other options, like what are the other options. There are plenty of options are there. So you can run a Windows list, who am I, user enumerations, task lists, how uptime and all, basically how long the system is uptime, and the task managers, you can run it. Even you can run a SQL injection code. Basically this is a persistence or a privilege escalations using the shell code techniques. You can do it over there. And also there are lot of plenty of options are there. So one thing is, you can, again, this is what, right, you can create a shell code. See, for example, this is what I said, DL and shell codes are there. So you can generate it, and probably you can then you can upload it here, and you can run the shell code. This will be there. So one more things, when you run this, one more connection will be established over there. Then you can interact with it, and you can do it over there. That's all. So that is a persistence, and it will be there even though system reboot, the connection will be there for every time over there. Okay, so now there are a lot of other options as well there. So if you see that there are like plenty of commands are there. Say enumerations, you can do it. Resource, you there, you can remove files or directories. There are, you can even put the sleeps over there. So there are a lot of plenty of options. So if I started walking with all the options, it's going to take a longer period, so I'm not going to do it, and the tutorial will become a long. So just play around with all the things. It will be easy for you. So it's just, again, it's very user friendly, and it's applicable for the beginners as well. So you can play around it. There are a lot of commands are there, and see, let me know it over there. Let me see, explore the process list, and this will give you like what are the processes are running over there. So this will, if I refresh it, it will go into list what are the machines running, what are the process in a proper structured manner. So this is again using the pivot ID. As I said earlier, you can do a privilege escalation. So for example, I have to copy this PID, then use shell code executions, and I have to execute over there. So that then I can do a privilege escalations, and persistence can be done out. So file explore options are there. So this is actually the one of the interesting factor. So this will start listing all the file directories over there. Even what are the desktops, multiple, you can navigate with other directories, and you can try to get the details as much as possible. Even you can copy and do it over there. Let me go to the expo. Let me see what other options are there. So okay, so let me show you. Let me see if I can take a screenshot, and see that if I can able to do that. So it's a screenshots command is sent it to the agent. Either way, it is failed because I think the reason is maybe I took the RTP connection, right? So since it isn't, I took the RTP connection, that is why it is not taking a screenshot or something else. Otherwise, it will be take the screenshot and you will be the file will be saved. It, as I said earlier, you can go to the loot directory and you can see those files there. So view. So I'll show you where the location. So you have to go to view directories and loot. And one more thing is I want to show you is before to that you can change it as a graph. You can see that so basically if you have multiple connection, multiple bots are connected over there, so you can get it over there as well. And now I'll just switch it to loot again. This is what they're talking about, the loot. So whenever there is a screenshot you took it, it will be available here. So all the screenshots will be there so that you can take it, and even downloads and everything will be there. So unfortunately I unable to take a screenshot, so that is why it's a blank. So let me switch back to the view into table. So this is what it's all there, and you see the healthy status, how long are the connections happen, what is running, desktop name, everything is failed. So you can connect with the multiple agents and you can work on it. And as I said earlier, you can upload the some scripters which is available in GitHub, or your own scripts which is available from the things as well. You can do it over there. So this is a fantastic tool. You can load the scripts from here, and it's something like it's a what I say, it's a user friendly. The UI is not very complex. It is user friendly, and even the beginners or who's want to learn more about it, it will be easy over there. Event viewer, this is the connections, whatever happening on the you're seeing, right? So this is what happened over there. So that's all I have for about this tool. Thank you all for joining me today in this exciting session. I hope you found the content informative. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving like to this video and also share your feedback in the comment below. Your feedback is essential for shaping the future of this channel. Ensure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on upcoming videos, and also feel free to share this video with others who might find interesting. If you have any questions or need further clarification about anything shown in this video, don't hesitate to reach out to me via Discord. Lastly, a big thank to all my subscribers. Your encouragement keeps me motivated to create more valuable content for you. Stay safe, stay curious. See you soon with another interesting video. Bye for now. Take care.